solve the sum of the sequence, also known as the series 1 plus 2 plus 3, and all the way to plus 99 plus 100. Is also able to get the correct answer, which is 50/50. And he used the formula m times n plus 1 is half. And later he became a very well-known mathematician and contributed to geometry, number theories, and etc. The arithmetic sequence is a simple pattern of numbers that has a constant difference in between consecutive numbers. The constant is called the common difference d. The initial term of an arithmetic sequence is usually referred to as a sub 1. The preceding terms are usually referred to as a sub n, such that as a sub 1, a sub 2, a sub 3, a sub 4, all the way to a sub n minus 1.
Came up with Alright, so the common difference of the successive members is D, also known as K, K, also known as the constant, sorry. In order to find the difference, you take two terms that are in order. D would be the highest term. Subtract the lowest term, such that A2 minus A1 equals D. So if A1 was 2 and A2 is 4, therefore 4 minus 2 equals 2. So the constant would be D for that arithmetic sequence. So this is an example. So the nth term of the sequence an is derived by an equals a1 plus n minus 1 times b. So if we're given an example or given a question or a problem 5 a151.
Skip the do this part. I think this is no, never mind. Sorry about that. I'm too hyper.
Okay. So
Sorry.
find a151 of the sequence. So first we already know the first term is -3. And then so to find the constant, you subtract 1 minus -3, which gives us 4. And also given was the nth term, 151. So we take those and substitute into that equation, a n equals a1 plus n minus 1 times d. So we have -3 plus 151 minus 1 times 4. And when you simplify it, you get 597. That's how you find the last term of the arithmetic sequence. Finding the sum of the arithmetic sequence. In order to find the sum of the arithmetic sequence, it derives from that equation, Sn equals a1 plus a2 plus a3 plus an minus 2 an minus 1 plus an. First, what you need to do in order to get the formula is use the first equation, which is Sn a1 plus a2 rearrange the equation starting from the last term to get a second equation, and then we add those two equations together. So when we add these two equations together, we get 2Sn, and so we add these two together, these two together, these two. It turns out that they're going to come out to a1 find the sum of the n terms. So, but according to this formula, according to this equation, we have n terms in the form of a1 plus an. And then we just divide by 2. Oops.
Grab the dark marker.
Sorry, we have n terms in the form of a1 plus an divided by 2. Now, we could use this formula, Sn equals n over 2 times a1 plus an. If we're given a1 and an in the problem, to find the sum of the arithmetic sequence. However, in some problems, when they don't give us an, we have to substitute an, because we know that an equals n minus 1. An equals a1 plus n minus 1 times d. So we substitute that into this, substitute that for an, so we get Sn equals n2 times 2a1 So say we're given the example of an arithmetic sequence where it's negative 3, 4, 11, 18. To find the sum of the first 20 terms, we already know the first term, which is negative 3, so we can substitute a1, negative 3. And to find the constant, we know we subtract the difference between two successive terms. In this case, we did d equals 7. And so, given from the problem, we have n equals 20. So what we do is we substitute that in to this Sn formula to get 20 over 2 times 2 minus 3 plus 20 minus 1 times 7. We'll just simplify all that and get 20 or 12/7. Basically, there's two ways to find the sum of the arithmetic sequence by using